players have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. King is out there with Lynch. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And for El Paso, we've got Carlisle. Carson out there with Adams. And it's Bowen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineup, trying to find the right formula.
Well, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Wade outside. Kick out to King. El Paso grabs the miss.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Toronto with the ball. After the basket by El Paso on the other end. And a miss there on the triple. Here's El Paso. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Adams, the bounce pass.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. A nice shot by Carlisle.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Now Wade, 23 points his last outing. Pass to King from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Adams has got the ball here for El Paso. Pass to Clayton. Over Lynch. And he's off on his first shot of the game. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Carson. Wade is covering. Adams in the high post. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Wade with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Adams. Defense is right there. Here's Clayton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here is Carlisle. The pass to Clayton. Here is Carlisle. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
King outside. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. El Paso goes the other way with it. They need this. He can't get that one to fall. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Adams, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. To the paint. Here's Bowen. King with the block. Now here's Wade. Defense right on him. Passes it to King. Back to Wade. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, El Paso.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Now to see the stats for Wade. He's coming off an excellent season. 8th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Here's Adams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
El Paso trails by 8. Pass to Carlisle. Here's Carson. Three-pointer. And it's King with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Carson. Here's Bowen. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Toronto. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. King, right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. King's got 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dennis. Toronto grabs the miss. King outside. From deep three-point range. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That one goes. Count it.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right
2
time.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Wade outside. A 3. The rebound by D. El Paso trails by 9. Carson passes to Dennis. Here's Carson. He's coming off a 16-point game again.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's King. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Assisted by
Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Carson passes to Turner. King with the steal. And that one, good. King's got 11 points.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Carson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Dennis. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 36 seconds left in the first. Here's Singleton, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And stolen by Singleton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's El Paso with the ball. El Paso trails by 15. D passes to Carson. Got a piece of it. From the corner. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he hits the buzzer beater.
With the score.
And give him credit. Good awareness
10,
of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And a double-digit lead on the score. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Adams, and it's Bowen in at center. And the shot goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And for Toronto, they've got King. He's out there with Lynch. And it's Shelton, and at the small forward position. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the second free throw, good. El Paso trails by 16. You've got Carlisle, and it's Bowen in at the 5. And that's out of bounds. El Paso will keep it.
El Paso ball.
Here is Carlisle.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Foul. First team foul.
So for Toronto right now, Lynch is out there with King. And it's Shelton in at the 3 spot. King outside, shoots it. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now the pass to Dennis. Back to Adams.
I see him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bowen, good. Bowen's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Yeah, that's 2
El Paso
bombs
timeout
in a row from long range.
Timeout called El Paso.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And Adams has got the ball here for El Paso. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Passes to Bowen. Pocket 6. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
The ball goes
You
to
can see
Toronto.
what he wanted to do there, but that was a
Substitution for
tough
Toronto.
giveaway.
And I
Tinsley.
think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And Toronto making a change here. Tinsley's checked in, and it's in there.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Adams, the pass to Dennis. Back to Adams. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
King outside, the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Adams outside. Pass to Carlisle. Let's go. Misses off the right iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
To the inside. Here's Clayton. Toronto grabs the miss. King's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Shelton.
El Paso foul. Carlisle. Second personal foul.
First trip to the
team
free throw
foul.
line for him in this one.
Shooting for Toronto. Shelton. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Adams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Singleton, he's checked in for Lynch. For El Paso, they've shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Pass to Clayton. Shoots the 3. And it's King with the rebound.
Toronto with the timeout.
King's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Jay's checked in for Toronto. Toronto leading by 22. King outside, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Bowen.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
King outside. Here's the 3. Connects from
Troy,
3-point range.
For 3.
King's got 24 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Pass to Carlisle. Knocked away. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Basket counts.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Toronto leading by 23. Here's Richards. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. King outside. There's the feed to Singleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. And Adams has got the ball here for El Paso. He kicks it to
2
Turner.
minutes remaining in the first half.
Dishes it to Augustine. To the middle. Here's Adams. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Adams has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Into the lane. Bucket is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's El Paso with the ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Augustine passes to Carson. Takes it off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Kicks to Singleton. Fires from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For El Paso, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's Adams. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Augustine. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Shelton. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here's Adams. 14 points for him.
Richards. First personal foul, third.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Toronto making a change here. Wade's checked in. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Adams, the pass to D. And he lays it straight in. D's got his first points of the night.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And so it's Toronto ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for Toronto, Kenny, what was your impression?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
Put your hands together for your...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's El Paso with the ball. We've got Carson. Adams is out there with Carlisle. And it's Bowen in at the 5 down low. And no good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And for Toronto, we've got Lynch. King is out there with Jay. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. And the pass to Shelton. Lets it fly. Connects. The jumper drops.
Shelton.
8 points for him.
King.
Now here's Adams. Passes it to Carlisle. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's El Paso with the ball. Six to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For El Paso, they've hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today.
Carlisle at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Toronto calls timeout.
Toronto with the timeout.
T-shirt time!
Here's Wade. He's got 12. To the wing right side. King inside. Over Bowen. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Changes up. King with the block. Pass to Shelton. King outside. Lynch against Adams. Lynch's shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Adams after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here is Carlisle. 5 on the clock. Toronto grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Timeout called, El Paso.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Dennis.
For El Paso, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The pass to Dennis. Shoots. And another miss by El Paso.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Offensive rebound. Here's El Paso. Here's Carson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, Should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Lets it fly from 18. Yes, that goes in. Carson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to King. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Mason for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Passes it to Dennis. Pass to Carson. Softly drops in the floater. Carson's got 8 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the pass to Carlisle. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
El Paso ball.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And so he hits the technical free throw. D, he's checked in for El Paso. Turner comes in for Carlisle. Pass to Carson from past the arc. He can't get that one, and Toronto will go the other way with it. King outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. King's got 33 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Bowen. Puts it up from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
King outside. He kicks it to Mason. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Bowen. Bowen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's King. 33 points for him. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's Carson. On the wing, Turner. There's the triple. And it's Wade with the rebound. King outside. El Paso grabs the miss. Bowen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Turner looking around. Pass to D. And he gets it to go. D's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
King outside. Puts it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. King's got 35.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bowen. 7 points in the game. King outside. 1:04 left in the third. For El Paso, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Fades and shoots. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Bowen. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 23 seconds left in the third. From the arc. El Paso grabs the miss. Left side, Turner. Here's D, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. D's got 6 here in this quarter. Wade up top. Here's King, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
74.
Toronto ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Holland is out there with Turner. And it's Augustine in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Valentine for 3. Augustine grabs the board, and Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Paso making a switch here.
El Paso Dancers.
Toronto shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. King, the pass to Wade. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And Adams with the slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Wade against Adams. Wade feeling it out a bit. Offensive rebound. Mason the pass to King. Wade against Adams. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Wade slamming it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. You know, we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
fader on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
No good that time.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
From deep three-point range, Wade missing again. For El Paso, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Augustine, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Poked away. Here is Carlisle. And El Paso tacks on 2 more. Here's Wade. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And here is Turner. Off the mark, and the drop continues. El Paso trails by 21. Here is Carlisle. Augustine. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Three-pointer, Wade. The long distance three is buried. Wade's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto. Now the pass to Carlisle. The shot missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Toronto foul.
And some changes here for El Paso. Owens checked in, and it's D in for Carlisle. And Toronto also making a switch. Tinsley's checked in. Clayton, the pass to D. Will it go? 5 to shoot. Here's Bowen. And another miss by El Paso.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Second personal foul.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And El Paso going with the whole new group out there now. Deflects the pass. And Warwick kicks to Mullen. Pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Plays it up and banks it in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Toronto.
In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Pass to Warwick.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely, just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a
Personal
foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Shelton. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And for El Paso, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Dennis. Outside Mullen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's King. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Mullen. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. And no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.